Hello everybody, TBH here, and it has been a long time. Do apologize for the lack of updates. I have gotten back into the press game, so I've been a little busy kind of writing articles for a site called Hey Poor Player. So if you have time, go ahead and check them out. They're actually a good bunch of good guys. But I'm here at Anime Expo, and I'm going to be covering the show for them. So I decided, why don't it be a little bit fun to go ahead and kind of give some thoughts, just some short summary of stuff about kind of the events of the show every single day, and maybe give you a little bit of insight into what it's like actually being press at a convention like this. In short, it's a lot of work. To give you kind of just a short summary, I'm usually going to be here from like 9 a.m. to about 1 a.m. every single day, just because there's that much stuff to cover. But I'm going to try and do a video every morning and then try and do one in the evenings as well. I'm not quite sure if that's going to work. I should be able to get at least the evening one done. The morning one just depends on how busy things are. But anyway, I did want to go ahead and, while I've got you, highlight two things and then show off something behind me. So if you're wondering why there's this immense glow, well, it's kind of because the sun's there, but I need it because I need to show you something. But anyway, two panels tonight are, there is at 9:30, developing action games with lots of characters. That is done by Intercreates. So if you're not familiar with Intercreates, they are the people who did the Mega Man Zero series. They've done Galgun, they've also done Azure Striker Gunvolt, and they have done Blaster Master Zero, which I recently played through both of those games and they are fantastic. So I recommend, if you got some time, pick them up. They're available on the Switch. Aside from that, the other panel that's going to be going on at the same time, and is the one I will be at, is the JAST USA new and upcoming titles. Now, for those of you who don't know, JAST is basically a visual novel and eroge publisher. In fact, they were the visual novel and eroge publisher for the longest time, and then Manga Gamer and Sakai Project came along. And so now we have three wonderful companies that actually handle the bulk of VNs these days, especially in the PC space. So I've always gone to their panel, and it's something I cover, so I will be there. So yeah, unfortunately I got to miss the Intercreates panel, but at the same time, you know, I love both companies, and I'll go chat with Intercreates tomorrow and see what they've got going on. Aside from that, not a lot else is going on tonight. There are two other industry panels which you may want to keep an eye out. One, which is going on right now actually, is the Eigo Manga industry panel, and then at 7:30 is the Dark Horse Manga industry panel. I'm actually not attending either of those because they're not something I personally cover. I cover more video games and visual novels when I'm at this convention. I don't really cover anime, which is hilarious when I'm at a place called Anime Expo, but hey, this has all sorts of content. That's why we're here. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to kind of give you an update on. Now, as for what's behind me, I've actually tried recording this a couple of times. I'm going to try this again, and we'll see if this works. So let me change cameras here. Give me just a second. So, the reason I had to do this again is because before I turned this on its side and it didn't turn the video for some reason. And unfortunately, I'm not that proficient with the YouTube editing software on the phone. So, but this is basically the Kentia Hall panel you're looking at. What's down here is actually the main hall that is the entrance to the exhibition hall, or the dealer hall, where all of the stuff is. So if you look down here, you can actually kind of see some signs. There's a Tales of Crestoria set up right there. And then if we go a little bit further this way, we've got, there's an Azure Lane little poster there, or banner, and then there's a Magia record for Puella Magi Madoka Magica side story banner there. And then there's a little thing over there as well. I have no idea what that is. This area is, if you've ever been to Anime Expo, this is the main hall. This is basically where everyone crowds to get in on opening day morning to get into the dealer hall. And right now it's nice, it's peaceful, it's serene, nothing crazy is going on. That will change tomorrow morning. It will be insane. I will probably send you guys a recorded video of what's going on at that point, just so you can kind of see. But yeah, it'll be, it's going to be an interesting show, I think. I'll say this, opening day is always kind of crazy. But let me turn around and switch cameras 1 second. Hopefully that works a little bit better this time. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, I apologize for the lack of updates, but when you're doing press work, you got to focus on that. And my time is just, unfortunately, I wish I had more, but I just don't have enough. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're all doing well. I'll probably do another, at the very least, year-end video, and hopefully a couple more videos during the convention itself. So anyway, take care. Chat with you all later. Jamata.